Alright, welcome to this little video showing you how you can use new Google Vids. So how do we start a vid? Well, we can go up to our Omnibox and just go vids.new and that will open Vids. Or we can go up to our 9 dots or our waffle, scroll down, and there you'll see Vids sitting there. And the other way we can do it is from our drive. So if I open my drive, I go to new, you'll see Vids pops up just there. So let's open a Vids. So this is the opening page for Vids. You can see there are a whole lot of templates in front of us that we can choose from. If we scroll down, we'll go through a whole pile of different templates that are here. I'm going to look for one that's going to help to introduce me to a class. So we've got a welcome to our school, we've got some algebra, we've got a research project, we've got ecosystems, but I'm going to keep scrolling and here we go. I'm going to do a school year intro here. So I click on that and I can see all these different scenes along the bottom there. So each one of these is called a scene. I like the look of that, so I'm just going to insert the whole lot. And you can see they have all arrived down the bottom. We have our preview in the center. I can choose different styles on the right here if I want. So if I decide I want to use a different font, grab a new font, and there we go, that will update across my template. If I decide I want to choose some different colors, I can do that as well. There we go, let's choose those different colors. Now, you'll notice on here, I'll just quickly close my styles. On here, we have our scene, and our scene is set up as a template. Now, this one here, this picture is a placeholder. You can see I've got select a video and I've got record a video. So I can actually drop a new video into there. Here is a placeholder image. I can do the same thing here. I can change that. We move through, you can see each scene has a whole lot of placeholders sitting in there that we can choose to edit if we like. So I'm going to back to that first one. Now, if I play, this is what the template's going to look like. Okay, so if we want to change something, I'm going to click into here. I can choose to record a video, and that is going to open up my webcam and record me in that part of the video. So if I click into record, it's going to open my webcam. I'll have a look up there and go, let's record 3, 2, 1. Hi, welcome to our class. My name is Mr. Smith. I hope you enjoy your year. I'm going to stop that and then insert. And there we go. That video is now sitting in that placeholder. Now, if I didn't want that one in there, I could go over to the right-hand side here and I could choose to insert some stock or some web images. You can see we have music, we have images and videos. I can scroll through those videos or I can simply click into the videos. And if I decide I want to have some nice trees instead of my face looking up at the camera, I'm going to drop that in to here instead. There we go. I could drop that in there. I'm going to get rid of that old one. And there we've got a new little stock image in there. So if I play that one now, there we go. We've got a little video of those trees in there. Right, so that's how you add something to one of those templates. Now, if I jump ahead to another one, I have this image here. I'm going to take that out. I'm going to go over to my stock and web. I'm going to drop this down and I can choose all the different things I want to do in there. Google Images is going to go and look for some images, my GIFs, my stickers, my music, or some stock images. So I want some stock images. I might want the classroom image. Let's go for that one instead. There we go. That looks much nicer. That's someone saying hello. Much better. So that's how our image insert works, our video insert. I'm going to close that one on the side. We have our transitions through the middle here. We can choose some different transitions just by clicking on them. I'm going to jump into this one. If I decide then that I want to put a voiceover on this slide, I'm going to go down to the bottom. There's my script, so I could write a script in there. If I decide I just want to record, I'm going to go record, voiceover, and here we go. Kia ora and welcome to our class. I hope you have a fantastic year. Let's have a look around. I'm then going to insert that, and you can see now down the bottom, our voiceover has arrived. And let's have a look what that sounds like. Kia ora and welcome to our class. I hope you have a fantastic year. Let's have a look around. So that's how we can insert a voiceover. Now if I click on that voiceover and click on the little sound, you can see I can choose the volume of that up the top here, whether it fades in or fades out. Now what I can also do is I can go to my sound, and you notice my sound of that music is down at 10%, which means it's not going to go over my voiceover. So that's having a look at audio recordings and voiceovers that drop in. Now if I go forward a little, I'm going to choose a slightly different one. Now here we are. I'm going to take that out, and I might then want to put something from my drive in there. So I can click on drive, and what it's going to do is it's going to open up everything from my drive. All the videos I have sitting in there, I can pop into my drive if I want. So I decide I want that one in there. I'm going to drop that one into this vid. When I play it, let's have a look at what that looks like.
5 must-knows. AI is a machine learning model, not a human. AI might provide a response that seems so unique you may...
And that could be a good video we want to drop into this scene. If we don't, we can simply take it out. Now let's have a look around what else we have on this page. So down on the right hand side, we have the ability to change our template. We have the ability to put in some text. We've got shapes and lines. We've got our stock and web that we just looked at. We've got our drive and photos which we looked at as well. We also have our recording, and then we have our script. So these are all the different things that we can place into this template. Now when I'm happy with my template, there's a couple of things I can do. I can choose play to choose it to play it full screen. If I choose to play full screen, it will show me what the vid is going to look like in full screen. So that's having a look at our vid in full screen. We can scrub that forwards and backwards if we want to go to somewhere slightly different and see what it's going to look like. We'll exit out of that preview. There are a couple of other things up the top here as well. Here is our share button. So we can choose to copy the link to export the video, or just to click on the link to share it like you would any other Drive video. I'm going to give it a quick name, save that, and that will then allow me to share it. And you can see that this is a very familiar sharing setting that we always see with Drive files, because this is a Drive file. So that's a little look around vids. You can start with a template, or you can start completely empty. If I go new video, and then I simply close this, you'll see I'm going to start completely empty. I could then go up the top here and I could go insert, and there's a whole lot of things I can insert. So I could upload something into here, say Google Slides for instance. I could put some tables and charts in there. I can choose my formats. There's some scene controls here, how I'm going to arrange things, some different tools, and of course over on our file menu is where we can make a copy or download the completed vid as an MP4. So that's a look around the vids homepage. We have our timeline down the bottom. We have our insert menu down the right. Hopefully that gives you an idea of how you can use vids. So check it out at vids.new, in the waffle, or in your Drive.